Hello everybody and welcome back. Ignore that cane run, that's the restart from last time. As y'all are well aware of from the previous run, as you can see on the left side of the screen, our random streak has ended. Hashtag spoilers. And as I said in the end of the video, we're going to be doing a rotation streak. I'm going to try and beat my rotation streak record, which now will be significantly easier because the Forgotten is now in the game. The last time I did a rotation streak and actually set a record for myself, which I believe was 27 runs in a row. Forgotten was not in the game yet. I died on Apollyon. It was unfortunate. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, or 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Or was it a keeper run? It might have been a keeper run. No, because I got 27. 28th run was the run that I lost on Apollyon, and I messed up my counting on a sacrifice room, if I recall correctly. That's what it was. We're going to start as Isaac. He's the leadoff hitter. And what better character to start off on a rotation streak than the first character? That's how rotations work. I don't know if you guys are privy to that. That's how those things work. For those that don't know, and maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you've never seen a rotation streak before. Rotation streak is a great luck penny right away. Rotation streak, pretty self-explanatory, honestly. You start at Isaac, and you go around and round and round and round the wheel until you lose, playing as every single character in the game in a row. And it's one of my favorite things to do. It is the best. That's so good. It is the best, like, quote-unquote streak thing that an Isaac player can do, in my opinion. And I've harped on this forever, because everybody likes a good Eden streak. I know y'all like a good Eden streak. I know y'all like random streaks, because it throws a little bit more of a, at least a large majority, I would say, like those, more so than a rotation streak, because rotation streaks are usually not very popular with just your average Isaac player, because a rotation streak is usually saved for, like, and I don't want to sound like it's an incredibly lucky find. I want to sound like overly self-important here, but they're usually saved for the players in my, like, tier of play. People who are, like, exceptionally good at the game. People who are maybe not speedrunners, maybe not the, like, best player in the game, but definitely people who are above average at the game, because a rotation streak, to complete even one wheel, you need to be good or at least competent as every character in the game. It's not something like a random streak where you can roll Isaac 4 times in a row or an Azazel run 4 times in a row and just, oh look, I got a streak of 12 because I was lucky and got these characters, or what have you. Or an Eden streak where, as we've showcased numerous times, Eden can, due to randomness, be insanely powerful. And there's obviously the bad runs as Eden, but an Eden run, you start with 2 items regardless. Even if both of those items are shit, your stats have a chance to be good. Like, there's always a way out with Eden. And technically, if you're speaking to me, there's always a way out with every character. That's just the way that I fundamentally believe in Isaac, is that any roguelite worth its salt, which is pretty much like the Isaacs and Gungeons, there's always a way out. Especially in Isaac, there's always a way out. The game does not ever 100% kill you. You're never going to just, like, lose because the game wants you to die. There's always a way out, right? Sometimes that way out is not as obvious as the others. Sometimes it's painstakingly hidden behind some bullshit that you don't really notice or pay attention to, or maybe you're not a player that enjoys that. In fact, if I recall correctly, one of my rotation streaks was maybe even my record one. I had a keeper run saved due to a secret room. I had a Lilith run saved due to a sacrifice room. There were plays there that were not traditional plays, but because I used what the game gave me in to my advantage. And then, of course, the end of my streak was because I tried to take advantage of the game, and the game was like, yeah, you forgot to count that was 6 plays, not 7 plays, and you just basically ended your run for no reason. This is really very good. This run is insanely good so far. We got Cursed Eye, Growth Hormones, and Sad Onion as our first 3 items, which is basically making playing as Isaac a little bit of a tripwire because we have nothing to use our D6 on for the first basically almost 2 floors here. We're about to fight the boss of the Cellar 2, and there's almost nothing to use this D6 on. Maybe potentially on our boss item here or our first deal item. But honestly, on an Isaac run here, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we do an Angel run, but I have no bombs, so we won't be able to grab our... Oh, it's a Mom's Knife. I'm not taking Mom's Knife. I will roll these. I'm not taking either of those. I would go to the shop, but I don't have any keys, so we're just going to take the placenta and move on. It's another luck up. We have 3 luck going into floor 3. This is ridiculously good. I have a feeling this run is going to be on the high road. I feel like it's going to be in the fast lane. I feel like we're coasting to victory here, just due to the fact that our first several items are... I would say, this might be a bold claim, I would say that our first 3 items we got here are borderline game winners. Nine times out of 10 you pick them up. Sad Onion will always be a benefit to your run. Cursed Eye, in my opinion, is a game winner on its own. It is up there in like the top 10 items in the game that can win a run due to its merits. Its merits being it's a shotgun. And just the fact that it can teleport you, which, you know, has been showcased in poor taste and has been showcased in very good taste. I've used Cursed Eye to win runs before. You know, you have a plethora of HP or a scapular or a monkey's paw, something that'll allow you to get rewards for getting hit. You know, I've used it in conjunction with a Thane before. And then Growth Hormones is just, it's a speed and damage up, which is, in my opinion, one of the it might be my favorite syringe. I think Growth Hormones has always been my favorite syringe. I love Growth Hormones. Speed is so valuable. Damage is valuable. A lot of people are Team Synth Oil. Synth Oil is an amazing syringe. It's black. It's back. And but damage and range is a little bit less useful than damage and speed to me 9 times out of 10. I've been saying 9 times out of 10 a lot, and I apologize. It's a freaking another lucky penny. We have 5 luck. That is ridiculous. I'm going to potentially just like not do anything here. I'm gonna bomb this guy, get that extra chance. That's like always kind of a thing I want to do here. I will buy the cheap key. I will buy this. I will use the... Yeah, that's actually unfortunate. But you know what? I'll pop this. We'll earn our money back that we would have lost. Potentially get a blood bag here. If we get an IV bag, I'll re-roll it. I might actually re-roll the blood bag if we get it as well. Just because we have the D6 charge and way too much health. And we're not really thirsty for speed right now. We got 1.4. We're fine. We have a stellar run. It just continues to get better. Reroll that. I'm not going to take it. I know I should, but I'm not going to. Because it will be a bigger detriment to us right now than it would be a help. It's also not very good. That's actually skippable. I would actually skip that rather than take it. If I can't reroll it, I will freely walk away from it. I'm gonna take the blood bag. I can't say no to the blood bag. I was talking all kinds of mad talk. I was like, oh my god, if the blood bag shows up, I may just re-roll it. We don't need speed, we don't need HP. We're doing fine. I can't say no to the blood bag, man. It's done no wrong. Blood bag's done no wrong. All it does is help. I'm actually not, wow, I'm a little bit upset about that because it teleported us to where we don't need to go. So instead, I'm going to go down. I'm not gonna go down, because I don't want to go down. I want to go left. That's the shop. Okay, I am clearly slightly lost, and that's okay. Curse of the Lost it has that effect. Pay to win is really good. I will fight our boss. I'm not super stoked about the fact that I don't have a D6 charge here, but well, you know, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet. Other times you gotta let the bullet bite you. This was a bullet bites me moment. I am now realizing how small our tiers are due to the fact that we no longer have Pulse Worm. It's okay. Pulse Worm is not a game winner. Pulse Worm is fun, not a game winner though. Really like to get a charge on our baby boy here. I will go back to the shop with the opportunity to do so, to purchase that gorgeous little soul heart in there. Make this 36% chance carry a little bit more weight on our devil deal. And by devil deal, of course, I just mean whatever the hell the deal is that it is. Angel deal, fantastic. Devil deal, potentially fantastic. There's our battery charge. It's really good because I can go re-roll the mulligan, the best friend, whatever the hell you call it. I don't know. Oh, the wafer. That is a way more impressive find. Our items are like just outstanding right now. Absolutely outstanding right now. This is a very, very, very handsome run. I will buy this. We will move on to our Gertie fight. Gertie is not going to be too much of a headache here. I believe it's left. Yes, left, left, left. Hopefully Gertie will not teleport us again. Even though it's 100% my fault. I'll own up to that. Cursed Eye has that effect. And I don't just mean the teleport effect, I mean the effect of immediately forgetting that it has that teleport. But for all of its teleportingness, I still stand by Cursed Eye as being 1000% worth it, even with the teleport effect. The headaches it could cause are worth everything. There's our spun, potentially. This is insanely good. I do want to bomb both of them, but I think I'm going to reroll first. So reroll, I will take the Circle of Protection over the Sensor. I'm going to take the Sensor. Sensor is just good. We did get Gabriel here, which is unfortunate. I have a feeling that I would much rather have bombed the rightmost angel, but as they all know, real heroes go left, which is why the Sensor was on left. Just like the Summer was on lock, Royce to 5'9", featuring Jadakiss Fabulous, and the Mr. Brain is dying. Not T-Pain, what the fuck's his name? Pusha T. T-Pain. Get out of here, T-Pain. Ain't nobody wants you right now, T-Pain. Actually, you know what? I always want T-Pain. T-Pain's fantastic. Should I? Y'all know how it is. Alright, we're gonna take... Absolutely gonna take the experimental treatment. I'll even... Oh, it's tears damage. A little bit of speed down. Luck down is unfortunate. But the HP in combination with the tier and damage increase is just gonna accelerate us. They just threw some gasoline on the fire that is this run right now. Bomb this man. Increase that chance. 36.2% chance of getting a deal. A 62% chance of it being an angel deal. Which, you know, as we discussed in the beginning of the video, I'm pretty stoked about. I do like myself some angel deals. We took a lot more devil deals on that random streak than we normally would have, and that's mostly due to the fact of the characters we chose. And by chose, I mean randomed. characters we chose. It's not a streak if you choose the characters you play as, goddammit. Enjoyed the random streak though, guys. I did enjoy the random streak. We might cycle it because this series is not going to be going anywhere for some time. I plan on the plan is to carry this into Repentance, and that obviously might change due to, you know, priorities or whatever, this, that, or the other. And there's always the opportunity for videos to not be daily anymore, which, you know, we'll have to discuss as that comes, if it comes. But I plan on carrying this series to Repentance. So this is like a pseudo announcement of that being a thing. However, we'll just rotate streaks, I guess. We'll do a random streak, see how long that lasts. That was 24 wins. Then we'll do a rotation streak, see how many we can get here. I kind of want to break my record, but at the same time, if I don't, no harm done. It's going to be even more of a nightmare when Repentance comes out, because if what is being stated as true is true, it's going to be a goddamn nightmare, because they're going to have all the Afterbirth characters, which is going to be a shit show for random or rotation streaks. The more characters you throw into it, the more of a shit show it becomes, because it lessens your time period between your power characters. It lessens your time period between your Judases and your Cains, your Azazels, to some extent your Losts and Edens even. Like, Lost is an insanely powerful character if you can manage to make your first 2 floors count. Especially with the Holy Mantle, like, he becomes an insanely powerful character once you get that for for rotation streaking, because once if you make your first 2 floors count, the loss is not nearly as hard as people think he is. Some people have trouble with him, and I understand that. And I try to do my best to coach people when they ask, like, how do I do better as a loss? But sometimes there's no answer for that. Sometimes there's no answer, you know? I'm just going to reroll that like this, and I'm going to take my piercing shots. It's a pretty good item. I don't know if you know that. It's a pretty good item. We will go to our shop. I have a lot of batteries laying around. It is greed. I'm not at all opposed to fighting a greed here. Not at all. Give us more money for our next couple floors here. Lots of batteries laying around still. Might actually be too many batteries, because without Eucharist, there's no guarantee, or Goathead, there's no guarantee to get back into the deal once the deal is over with, or once you enter and leave. Obviously, there's that small percentage chance upon leaving the room that it'll stay open, but without the guarantee, it makes me less likely to want to risk it for rerolls. Which is one of the other reasons the moving box is a tempting item, but you can't really move stuff with the moving box and use your D6 without the backpack, which just throws more items into the mix. This gets a little too complicated. That boy just shoot two waves of shit at me. He totally did just shoot 2 waves of shit at me. Is that a new champion that I'm not aware of, or is that an old champion that I'm completely forgetting about? Interesting. Okay. Well, here we go. Here's our boss. It is a this is a prime time reroll target. Our batteries on the floor are now going to be used for Chubb, and by Chubb I mean Chad. 46% chance, or 36% chance rather. These are great items, but I'm not going to take them. I'm gonna go with my angel deal. I'm gonna go with my angel deal stuff. Our run is good enough to win right now, so I'm not sweating missing items. Like Sack Dagger's amazing. Guppy's whatever the fuck that was called. It's a Guppy item I don't care about. It's Guppy's hairball maybe? It's pretty bad. Not at all stressed about missing that. It's a garbage item. Horse shit, if I will say so. Oh, but it gets you Guppy. It doesn't matter that it gives you Guppy. This is what I went over with in my freaking top 10 video. It's like, it doesn't matter if it gives you Guppy. That's a speed up. But a pill, eh. Doesn't matter that it gives you Guppy, guys. The item has to have its own 2 feet to stand on, and Guppy's hairball does not have its feet to stand on. It is a subpar orbital / familiar thing. It's not very good. It's not very good, and people need to understand that it contributing to Guppy only gives it a couple points. Because what if you don't get Guppy? Then you traded a heart for a pointless item. Yeah. I'll take Jesus Juice. Range and damage. Jesus Juice will become much more potent if we are to get ourselves a damage multiplier in some form of Crooked's Head, Sacred Heart, wink. Sacred Heart Piercing would be basically the happiest I've ever been in my life. So, if you would please game, yeah, we'll do this. Make me big. There's no reason to not just take that Mimic. We have Sensor. Our chances of being hit by anything is already lessened. Let alone enemies. Traps can still hit me, though. Traps are nasty. Curse Room would be really nice. Gonna think about going in there as soon as I get either complete the floor or get a soul heart of some sort. Not at all opposed to fighting a little super greed here. We still got a couple of shops left. And by a couple of shops left, I mean we have one shop left. There's another luck penny, which is just fantastic, by the way. Big fan of getting that. There's our boss right away. I'm just going to fight the boss. There's no reason not to. Oh, but you could lose your Dale chance. Oh, no. Sensor deserves more love than people give it, man. When I ranked it so high, people were like, it's not that good. I'm like, it's a very good item. I think you guys just don't understand. I think you just don't understand how good it actually is. Sensor plus BFFs is probably one of the most insane combos of just 2 items. I would say that Sensor plus BFFs is one of the best BFF combinations. And I will say that uncontroversially, I think. Those 2 together are insanely powerful. Half of your room is slowed down. Enemies, projectiles, etc. You can't complain about that. I mean, you can complain about everything. You can complain about anything you want, but like, what I'm saying is you shouldn't complain about that. This makes you sound pretentious. I don't like it when my bullets get slowed down. I don't like it when the game gets easier to play. 99 bombs is tempting, but like, I just don't think I care enough at this point. Magic Mush is exactly what we needed. We needed a damage multiplier to benefit Jesus Juice and all of our other damage ups we got. So now Jesus Juice is 1.5%, which gives it a 1.04 damage up, I believe, from Jesus Juice now. I'm doing my math potentially horribly, but that's okay. As well as just the other damage ups, like, you know, growth hormones, which we got earlier. I'm absolutely not going to be doing this. Absolutely not going to be doing this. We are also gigantic, which is always just fun. Being the biggest person ever. We already got Stompy. Yeah, that's what we just got. We just got Stompy. I was like, why did we get Fungi when that was our first mushroom? We saw another mushroom. We saw Thin. No, it was just we got Stompy, the transformation, because we got 1 makes you larger, and 2 1 makes you larger, and Mega Mush, Mr. Mega, Magic Mushroom. I promise you, I do not do it on purpose. Some things I do on purpose to piss people off. Forgetting the name of Mega Mush, I did it again, and it was completely... Magic Mushroom. Why do I keep calling it Mega Mushroom? I don't know why. They both have an M, they both have a G, they both have an A. If you look at it upside down, maybe there's a C in there somewhere, I don't know. A G could be misconstrued as a C, depending on how you're looking at it. How it's type-written. Spell-typed. Well, I mean, this is just Bookworm, so... That's just Bookworm. Chariot, I'm not going to use on this. And Bookworm plus Cursed Eye is amazing because it interacts with each tier you shoot, not just one of them. Every tier you shoot has a 50% chance of doubling, which is just how Bookworm works. Every tier that leaves your body, independently of one another, has a chance to turn into another tier. But then why did you rank it so low, Bento? Why don't you like Bookworm? Because even with that, it's still not like, it's still not a Seraphim. It's still not a Leviathan. It's still not a Beelzebub. It's still not. There's better transformations. There's better transformations, guys. Come on. There's our Spun. Backpack is, yeah. Backpack is good. This is our final one, so I'm just going to donate. It's going to let me donate 5 cents. Kind of figured. It's all good. So now we got Spun, which is the best transformation in the game. Regardless of what your teachers want to tell you. Don't listen to your teachers. Unless they're a history teacher, don't listen to them. And your history teacher doesn't even know what Binding of Isaac is, so you can't listen to him anyway. But remember, chat. Cursed Eye sucks. Cursed Eye sucks, according to Mr. Jonas Fatson. Basically just means he doesn't know how to play with it. Which is fine. It's okay to not know how to play with something. But you can't call it bad just because you don't know what it does. Going up this time, I'd like to say, maybe. I don't remember. 62% chance of it being an angel. And it wasn't an angel. That's why we need to kill the second statue to get it to 75% chance. And also just shout out to all my censor haters out there. Y'all make the world go round, dudes. I just don't see it being as good as something like Dry Baby. Dry Baby takes bullets and then just explodes the whole room in a Necronomicon effect. Yeah, but like, you have to like get him hit to do that. He's very good. I love Dry Baby. But you have to get him hit to do it. Censor just like flat out just makes you almost not ever get hit. Or makes boss fights extremely easy. Small Rock would be amazing. Thank you. That's a 1.27 and a damage increase. As well as a Tears Up. This is an unfortunate room. What the fuck is that room? I've never seen that room before. Or that room. Or this room. Oh, no, I've seen this room. It's just been like 3 years since I've seen it. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. A big old donkey wang. Doesn't that? That room is a kaleidoscope of nastiness, and I hate it. Maybe the golden chest, buddy. Money equals power would be fantastic at some point. I don't know. Like what you want to like. I think that's what I always try to say at the end of the day is like, I always try to preface things or finish things up by saying just like all the items are good, guys. There's no like bad items in Isaac that are like so detrimental to a run that they're going to, you know, absolutely kill you. Like, ooh, Lipicac. Ooh, well this. Ooh, that. Strange Attractors. Nah, it doesn't. As I've showcased thousands of times at this point, those items are not objectively run killers. And I have exhibited this numerous times to the public. Those items are not objectively run killers. I have won multiple runs with every single one of the quote-unquote nasty items in the game. And I did so pretty easily, I would say. I think at this point I'm just gonna re-roll both of these because I don't need the angel thing. You get the thought. I'm gonna hope it stays open. It did. This might give me a battery. It did not. But it should stay open. And by should, I mean it should stay open for me to go back and get the battery that was on the floor. Somewhere there was a battery. This room sucks still. Watch there not be a battery and I'm just an idiot. Would we be surprised at all? Probably not. Probably not. Clearly because I haven't been over here. We got golden bombs. Got some flashbacks of me with these sacks. Ending our random streak. This is such a silly play on my part, but that's okay. Wasn't there a battery? I could have swore there was a battery. Even if there's not a battery, I'm still probably going to get a charge out of this. The question is, will that angel room still be there? Who knows? Who knows? Secret room probably here. You know what? I'm okay with this. If you give me like a head of the keeper. No. Okay, that's fine. I don't actually need it. I just kind of wanted it, but that's all right. It's all fine. Come through here. Hey, told you. Don't ever doubt this man. That's not where I need to go. I need to go left up. This room sucks. Alright, please still be open. That would be fantastic. You should be still open. It's not open. That's fine. Leave enter? No, it's gone. It's gone for good. We still have the chance to get another one. That's fine. And it's not like we're going to be using our D6 on anything else, so we still have the full charge. That is perfectly fine. I don't really need the bombs. I'll take the key, just in case we get like a Yarrow rune or some shit for the chest. Not likely. But you never know. There's another battery. That's pretty good news. Just considering we don't have Lords of the Lost. It's good news that we can actually be able to find a way back to it. A couple of soul hearts out of this room. Not opposed. And by couple, I mean uno. That is perfectly fine. No, I'm not even going to look for tinted rocks. We don't need them. Got small rock. Our HP's fine. I'm not even going to go to that chest. This run was a one run a while back. Now I'm just like, boss room, please. Lollapalooza, let us continue to go in a forward trajectory as far as and as fast as possible. Pin. Rest and pin. Rip. More like pin. That's terrible. Rip. They only... Oh, they do. They share 2 letters. I was like, do they even share any letters except for the I? No, they definitely both have a P in them, Penta. Just like Penta. That's good news. That's good news. The host is, whatever that, yeah, host. He's dead. But Aquaman, when the boss is such a weakling, you forgot his entire name. That is the host, right? I'm not losing my mind. That is the host. Duke of Fly's host, yeah. Another battery. Honestly, that's okay. Oh yeah, we have the wafer. We're beyond fine. We are actually so fine. I forgot we got the wafer. This run is incredibly powerful. We are a street sweeper, is what they call it. We got the wafer. I'm not picking and choosing to go in here. Hell no. Let's just go in there. Let's go in there and take what we can. 33% chance. There's a high chance of us not getting a deal here, but you know what? I did teleport. I did teleport. We got our angel deal. And go in here. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity to get everything we need. Just don't get teleported. That's the rule of the game now. Reroll it. We got Rosary's fine. Lazirags is fine. And I guess, yeah, Dead Dove, Spectral Flight. I'll take it. And, I'm not gonna go fight Delirium. I was tempted. I was like, you know what? This is the run. This is the run. Let's prove our Kushpa. I'll make you a deal. If Delirium shows up after the Blue Baby fight, I'll go fight Delirium. It's actually a complete lie. I'm not gonna go fight Delirium. This is a garbage fight. Maybe at some point I'll go fight him on our streak, but it's 37 minutes. I just kind of want this run to be over. It's already a one run. With or without Delirium, it's a one run, but just gotta find that boss fight, that little Isaac fight. We have flying. I don't know why I'm not utilizing that. Probably because I already forgot that I had flying, which is not a big deal. Also got Spectral. I'm gonna keep the 69 cents. And then not go in this room. There's no reason to go in there. We already know that there's no further passage there. Flying. Finally having flying in this room. The last, like, 8 runs we had with that layout did not have flying. And made everything a walking nightmare. Now it's a flying nightmare. Don't need bombs. What I do need is to choose the right damn path. 69 cents. I'm going to try my best to finish this with 69 cents. I may accidentally pick up a penny and cry. That's okay. It's good to cry sometimes. Release that energy. What is the point? Zero point. This is actually 0 point for either of them, but almost picked up that penny. Here we go. Sorry, the lack of commentary. Oh no, I picked up a penny. Force of habit, my friends. Many sorries. Many, many sorries. I don't think anybody's surprised, though. Are we actually surprised that I made it more than 5 seconds without picking up a penny? Ah, that was clever on your part, Mr. Friend. They always appear in the same spot, and yet I just walk right into them. Ba-da-boom-ba. Ba-da-boom-ba. Victory for me. Moving on to the blue baby fight with a D6 on the chest. Are we going to use it? Absolutely we're going to use it. We're going to probably use it again because those are all bad. And we also re-rolled our second key piece. So we're going to pretty much have to re-roll it again. Is this the realm where Penta finally realizes that the void is, or that the thought item is good? Probably not, guys. I don't even care about damage. Little Spew is pretty good, though. Little Spew is pretty good. I'll give it up for Little Spew. I did defeat all of them, so that's at least that. This could be close to our boss fight, though. I didn't feel like I was going in the right way. Shart. We got the roll. Brain dead. Ooh. Ooh. It's actually pretty good. It's also pretty good. The luck is so out of control right now. Roll. Yes. The tier upgrade as well. Wow. Oh my god. It's actual destruction right now. This is hilarious. Oh my god, a triple I? If this wasn't a rip the run already, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. I think it's to the bottom right here, but I don't know. I don't know. This is so stupidly strong. It just gets better. Pupilla. This is the ideal. Again, I've gone over this conversation before too, but this is like the ideal Isaac run. You just reroll stuff until it's things you want, right? Oh, cap. That's absolutely. Tier delay down. It's so dumb. That is so ridiculous. All right, there is our first run of our rotation. Maggie's next. Thank you for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. Catch you later.